Hey guys. Alright, so this is the first part, I guess, to how to become a YouTuber. This is a new kind of series or whatever that I'm making, and I'm kind of teaching you guys how I personally make my YouTube. Today is all about recording, like how people record, how all that stuff. Obviously to be on YouTube, you have to have a recorder. You have to make some recordings, that kind of thing, videos. This is personally the recorder that I use. I use Screen Recorder, Screencast-O-Matic. It's a free recorder, though I have the paid version. And yes, there is a difference between the paid version and the free version. The free version limits you on how long you can record, that kind of thing. The paid version has no limits, it has none of that. So, yeah. Personally, I used to use the free screen recorder to test it out, but because it only recorded 15 minutes every time, if I had a video that was more than 15 minutes, what I did was I just combined the two videos. What I would do is I would record the first bit, like say I'm going on to MovieStarPlanet and I'm recording, oh, my recording ended. I will go back to what I had been talking about before and make a new recording and just combine those two recordings. That is how I dealt with this. There are, of course, other ways that you could record. Another way that I found was with this, Screencast-O-Matic. My friend actually, this was the first recorder that I used. I also have the paid version for this, but it's hooked up to just your computer. You can only use it on this computer, and I found that I record on multiple computers at once. So that's why this didn't work for me. And the free version limits you to 10 minutes, which is why I suggest that you use Screencast-O-Matic more than Screencast-O-Matic, because you get a longer amount of time. And it's hooked up to your Google accounts, your documents, that kind of stuff, and that's where all of the videos are stored. I found that that's not a very good way to take care of it, and the recorder itself, I found that sometimes it will mess up my recording, the voiceover of the recording badly, so I stopped using it as soon as it started destroying my voiceover, so I had to do voiceovers instead of just having the original recording of me talking, and that was very annoying. That made my editing so much longer, recording so much longer, that kind of thing. So that's why I don't really recommend Screencast-O-Matic. I don't recommend you spend your money on it, but I spent my money on it because it worked at first, and then it slowly got worse and worse and worse as they updated it. Another way that you could record, oops, there we are, this is just a schedule, but OBS Studio. Let's see if I can open it. Now, OBS Studio is, it's free. It's recommended by YouTube for when you do live streams. That's how I found it when I was focusing on learning how to do my first ever live stream. I think I've done 3 now. But, the live streams that I have done, they were using that recorder. Then I started to use that recorder just for my everyday recordings. That kind of thing. I'm gonna have to wait for it to pop up because it's taking forever. But, so I used that recorder, but it's so difficult to use, you guys. It's so ridiculously difficult. It's kind of stupid how difficult it is to understand it, to get it right, to always know what to do, because like even now, even after I was using it for a while, I still don't know all the bits and pieces that you need to use, that kind of thing. Thank you, Nutella Plays. This is Sprinkles. It's Sprinkles. She's a main on my channel, and she's amazing. I love her voice. Okay, you guys, so this is the OBS recorder. This is just recording the screen and everything. I have everything hooked up here. So I can remove that. Yes. Now, how do you, this is completely free. All of this is free. Every part of this. But it's so difficult to use. So we have display capture. So this is just recording the screen, and it's going on forever, that kind of thing. Oops. New update available. I don't care about that because I don't really use this anymore. But, browser source, you're able to look up different browsers. Oops. What'd I do? See, even now I have no idea what I'm doing. See, even now I really don't know what I'm doing. But here there's different scenes, so like you can jump between showing the screen and showing something else. If you add a new scene, scene 2, then you go to sources, you can decide, I don't even know what most of these do, really, I really don't. But we have browser source, which was the one that I used the most because, as you can see, you can put in whatever site you want, and it would show up here, and then it would be so annoying trying to get it into the right position. So transform, edit transform, see, I have no idea what any of these do. Let's go. Alright, seriously, I don't know how to do this. I was just messing with it, like I don't know what these do. Let's see, that seems to make it bigger. So let's make it, see, I don't know what these do. So reset. Alright, so that's how I used to record the MovieStarPlanet. I used to do it on here and then I'd switch between the two. But this is stupid. It's just, it is so difficult to understand, at least for me, and I'm decent with computers, that kind of thing. You would start streaming, that's how you start doing a live stream, which I always just do this. And then, let's remove that. And then I would start recording, that kind of thing. Scene transactions, when you go from one screen to the next, the scenes, you can decide on if it just cuts, fade to color, that kind of thing. I just like to have it fade. But, oops. But, oops. So you can decide what, like, if the recorder will, the mic, or you can make it so that the desktop works, that kind of thing. But this is another option that you could do if you like a challenge. That's the only thing. It's difficult to understand, but I'm sure that once you understand it, you've got this. This is a good recorder. Yeah. So that is it, you guys. So this is the first video. This is all about recording. All about recording. You need a good recorder. You need to be able to make sure that your videos are not blurry, make sure that they aren't, make sure that they're good quality, or else, like, you don't have to spend $1 million to get good quality. You need to make sure that what you want the viewers to see is visible, that kind of thing. Okay, you guys, so that is it for me. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you like this video. And I will see you in the next video, which will be about editing, I think. So, bye guys! Check me out at Twitter and Instagram at JulieAnnie99348. Thanks, guys!
You can't make me color in the lines. I can paint a picture by myself just fine.